I'm on a quest to find my dream hunting horse. It has not been easy so far, but I've asked my friend Ava to join me on a trip to Dublin as we go and search Ireland hunting country for my next horse. The trip has been very exciting so far. We saw a first horse, which was a cross. He was extremely talented, very beautiful. He gave me a very, very nice feeling. He also jumped very well with a lot of potential. I think even more potential than to just be a hunting horse. However, the picture that was being painted to me was that I was really looking for something heavier and something full Irish draft. And this is something that was confirmed to me when I tried this horse as well. So now we're heading into day 2 and we've got some Irish draft horses lined up. We're going through some beautiful Irish countryside and we're heading to a very special location called Holly Park. They typically specialize more in show jumping horses and quite high level show jumping horses. However, they did tell me they had a couple of Irish drafts that I could have a look at. They weren't sure if they had exactly what I was looking for, but they invited me over nevertheless to have a look and check out the place, get to know them, and then even if potentially nothing worked out for today, there could maybe be something down the line in the future. When we arrived, the property was absolutely gorgeous. It was this historic stable set in the middle of the countryside on an old estate. All the horses were also super friendly. They have a really, really big breeding program, so they're breeding their own jumping horses mainly, but also some Irish drafts. And the horse that they were showing me today was actually from the father of the rider of the stables, and this was his hunting horse, a full Irish draft, very, very big guy, 17.2, a little bit older than what I wanted because he was 12 years old, but nevertheless I thought it would be nice to give him a little ride and see how he was. He was a very, very, very sweet horse and actually very forwards, which I was surprised about. Here when we were in the outdoor, they were actually cutting down some trees right next to it, and he was completely unfazed by it, which was very reassuring. However, straight away, I kind of knew that this horse was a little bit too old for what I wanted, because I would like to have a horse that I can kind of really grow in this new chapter with for a long time. And I just felt like this horse was a little bit too old for what I was after. And they kind of told me that too. They knew that he might not be the one, but they were very kind to try and bring something out to let me have a little ride and feel anyway. And he was very, very sweet, don't get me wrong. He was very cute looking at him. Ava and I nicknamed him Winston just because of his character, because he was so lovely and he just had this vibe about him. But I took the opportunity anyway to kind of like get a little bit more experience with the Irish draft, and they brought out another one for me. This one was too small for me, but they wanted to show him anyway. Very, very sweet horse, quite young, quite green, but very talented. However, this was not what I was looking for. So the search continued and we decided to head back to Dublin. When I have to create a website, I go on Squarespace. The reason for that is I don't have coding knowledge. I'm not the most tech savvy person, even though I work online, but Squarespace makes the user journey so friendly and easy that I was able to design the whole website myself. First off, you have hundreds of already made templates to choose from, which means that you can really find the design that best suits your business. After this, Squarespace basically guides you through every next step in order to create your dream website. One of the things that I love so much is that when I'm traveling, I can make quick editing changes, I can add pages. It's very, very simple and straightforward. I couldn't recommend Squarespace more to any entrepreneur or anybody that's looking to design and create and stay in charge of their own website. If this sounds interesting to you, then do use my link, which is www.squarespace.com/Harnacke, and in doing so, you'll get 10% off your first website or domain. Thank you so much, Squarespace, for being such a loyal sponsor over the years. It truly is a testament to just how great this platform is. The next hotel, and we've chosen to stay at a nice old castle. Let's see what we get. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Always this double and single.
Maybe you can take the double this time then.
Oh, it's okay, it's your trip.
She says, "Oh, cool, we've got a view of the fountain." Me leaving my bag outside. It's cute, Ava.
Wait, Matt.
The room is quite cute.
Film me.
Yeah. Oh. It's quite cute, the room.
It's beautiful. It's very the stuff. I have also that.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I
You
thought you'd already brought it in. Sorry. It's fine.
You and yourself only.
It's very cute. Oh, this will do.
That'll do.
This will do.
I love the carpet. Is it?
Oh my god. You're coming so swiftly past. Are we gonna turn the light on, or like you said last time, or are we gonna imagine it? Look how cute this Delft tile. Okay, nice.
What is this?
It's a bidet. You've never seen a bidet?
I thought it was for washing the feet, but I have seen it before. I just saw it in different shapes.
It's to wash something else, but we won't get into that.
Right.
Right. Okay, nice. This will do nicely for tonight.
Look at the handles.
The faucets.
Beautiful.
Faucet tour.
This is maybe the best room yet.
I think so too, and the view is out onto the fountain. Huh?
Chair.
This will fit great in your medieval-inspired new little house you're gonna have.
If I sit down, I'm a manor lord.
Wait, look, I think someone's already sat in it for centuries. Where is the padding gone?
Oh, kijk eens hoe leuk. Okay, my mom would love these. Kijk eens.
Oh yeah, they're nice. We should fix this overhead lighting. I never like overhead lighting. We need to turn these on.
What a beautiful room.
Yes, I'm happy we found this place.
I'm glad your taste is castles, because I'm all for it.
It's handy, isn't it? Let's turn her on too.
Oh my god, this trip is so tiring.
This trip is taking it out of you.
Taking it out of us.
Well, it's been an interesting past 24 hours. You guys have been seeing bits and bobs here and there. We would have just finished at me riding the grey horse. And you guys will have heard a little bit my thoughts behind that all already. And straight after that, we went to the yard of someone who had been in contact with regarding some horses that she had for sale. She told me already, she said, hey, listen, I don't think I will have anything big enough for you, but you're welcome to come and see what I have and just meet me and say hello and connect, which was nice. So we did that. The plan for today is we have one more horse lined up to go see. This one does look quite promising.
Yeah, I think so.
I connected with the owner a little bit, like it was a little bit of like a last minute put together, but she seemed really lovely.
Very last minute in the car
Last
arrangement
night.
through Facebook calling, hello, you seem to have a horse.
Yeah. So it's a very big 17.2 hand high full Irish draft. He's been hunted a lot, so he's got a ton of experience, which is probably what I need. And he is apparently very quiet, point and shoot horse. You can get a distance wrong. Nice, easygoing guy, but a big horse, a big, solid Irish draft, which is what we are looking for and what I like. He's grey. I don't know exactly yet if I'm going to be allowed to film or not. As always, I'm going to ask. If I am, I will show you guys. It's been a little bit tricky this trip because, like, when we go to Spain, I feel like no one cares. They just are like, film. And then here, people are a little bit more private, which I understand and I respect, but obviously that makes it quite difficult when I want to bring you guys along for that too.
Yesterday we could film a little bit on one of the yachts.
Yeah, at Holly Park, they were so lovely and they were just like, but they were really like a business, you know? So I'm really hoping we're going to get to show this horse that we're going to go see this afternoon. Yeah. It's actually, we're going to get in the car pretty quick, so we're just going to pack up the room and start heading. And then our flight tonight is at 5 p.m. So we're pretty much going to go straight from that horse to the airport.
So crazy how fast it went.
I know.
We landed here, we had a first meal, we saw the first horse, and now we're getting ready to basically go
and
home.
It's been bam, 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 bam.
Back to back.
Yeah, and we've met so many people also in the process. I feel like I know half of the Ireland horse community also because behind the scenes I've been talking to so many people.
And everybody knows each other, and then you hear all the stories and you feel like you're part of the hunting community already.
I know.
Yeah.
And it was very nice also. Yesterday I got invited to 2 different hunts, and everyone is very nice, and people are like, come have breakfast here, and we come and you can sleep at our house. It's just very nice people, very friendly, very friendly country,
very welcoming.
Yeah, but of course, aside from making friends, we're here to find a bloody horse. That's the whole point.
It's a bit more difficult than I was expecting. Or
me too.
Maybe you have such a specific horse in mind that ticks all the boxes, and a lot of horses tick a lot of boxes, but sometimes the 1 or 2 boxes aren't ticked, and then it's not it. But there are also big, these Irish drafts.
They're huge.
My gosh.
They almost look like carriage horses. So like they could just pull like a plow.
Subtle enough to be doing this, but heavy enough to be pulling a plow.
Yeah.
The bone on these legs.
It's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I mean, I'm used to Baroque horses and everything, but these Puries have nothing on these Irish drafts.
Oh, no.
Nothing.
No, I feel like these legs could never break, even
No.
if you tried.
No, exactly.
Not a problem.
I do, however, have Emperor very much on my mind still.
It's a lot every day. At the end of the day, you know, Emperor's been on my mind. I come to realize that maybe the young horse I want to do.
Well, it was so difficult because before seeing Emperor, there was nothing to compare him to. And now I'm starting to get some comparisons and I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It is a special horse. There's no doubt about that.
He's very special.
But yeah, we will see. First, let's get through this whole trip, and then I want to go home, let it all sink in, and then we will make some decisions.
But the fact that after all these horses, all these people, all these days, he's been on your mind more and more is also kind of telling.
Yeah, I think it's a good sign.
Apparently there's a flooding hazard. Not again.
Great. I love traveling to see horses in northern countries. I just love it.
Yeah. Let me see if I can give you a taste.
Of what's to come. They only have an outdoor grade.
Yeah, so I have to put my plastic boots on.
Yeah, that might be helpful, I think.
They're really driving slow. I think maybe there really is something.
I don't know, but we're turning off now, so we might miss it. Oh goodness, here we go again with these puddles.
He has a beautiful face, Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah, very striking.
And he seems very sweet.
You're very sweet too.
Well,
I broke him and all, he's never, no bad,
and no vices or anything.
nothing. Yeah, the horse in the field is chewing. It's disaster when that happens. It takes so long to grow back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's horse extensions for the tail.
Yeah, so
If you need to.
to the show, you can do some extensions, right?
Well, he's very manly. He's just like, alright.
Yeah.
And you're hunting all these horses.
Oh yeah. So I whip in with the hounds. Okay?
Oh,
so
cool.
Oh, wow.
I have.
He looks great.
Yeah, I think he's in quite good weight.
Yeah.
For his age and everything. You don't want them too heavy.
No, but his neck needs to come and his ass still needs to develop some more.
How much ground are you guys covering on the hunts here in Ireland?
Oh, maybe 20 miles.
Oh wow, okay, so that's quite a bit.
Yeah, cover.
And over how much time are you doing that?
So some of the hunts, some of those hunts start at 11 o'clock. Then we cover 11 till maybe 4 o'clock. Our hunt, we start at 1, finish maybe 5:30, so it's not as much.
Very pretty horse. Very calm and quiet. Hello.
Hey, you have a sweet eye, don't you?
Very sweet. Hello.
He's nice and dark still, if you look at the legs and everything.
Oh, hi. He's very sweet.
Very sweet one.
Yeah.
You are a sweet one, aren't you?
They're all very sweet here. Very interested. Another day, another white horse. It's the Grace.
He was very sweet.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Responsive?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
He seems very light in the hand.
Yeah, it feels really
He looks fantastic. Ja, goed zo. Beautiful. This is a nice horse.
Good, beautiful. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. 1, 2, woo. Yeah.
Maybe we can go up a little.
What a good boy. Oh gosh.
Heels down.
Yeah, just stay on.
Just stay on.
What are we gonna do?
Gonna hop over a little ditch.
Oh gosh. Not the ditch.
It's like being baptized in Ireland.
Yeah. Oh, God, stay on.
Probably a bad idea for me because you could fall and never buy the horse. I don't care.
Hang on.
Oh. Okay. Ooh. I'm gonna have to wash them before getting on the plane.
The ditch one at the airport.
Approaching the ditch, I think. I'm so glad I'm not on. But it's lovely to watch.
He jumped in for fun. Okay, so you'll go down with the front legs and then you'll slide down. You just give him a squeeze when you want him to jump when he's in and he's out. But just don't hesitate. I was just confident to go in because
Yeah, and should I just sit back into it?
no, just sit there. But just when he's going to jump, yeah, exactly. Give him his head and hold that, and that'll keep you on.
Gosh.
That's it. Good and confident. That's it. Just drop the rein. Squeeze the leg now. Squeeze.
Oh, gosh. Whoa.
I got video.
That's impressive.
Exactly.
Oh gosh.
Same again. Let him creep in. Once his front legs are in, his back legs over the bank. Give him a squeeze.
Whoa.
So,
Oh, but the power. That's impressive.
very nice.
He's
He gives a very safe feeling.
Oh, for some horses, rush stitches. Some he just goes, gets his feet. There you
Yeah.
go. Once you get the feet over the bank, then you give him a squeeze. He jumps. You know.
Yeah.
So we train them on this all the way down on the rope first.
Yeah.
Not on the back. They jump with no one on them first.
Oh, like that. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
how-
just to
and-
get used to
Yeah,
it.
yeah, we'll let them make the mistakes with no one on them, and so you don't
Yeah.
get hurt, or the horse will get hurt.
And are you cantering some as well? Or are
Very-
you
very
always...
little, very little, unless you know the drains you have in Holland.
Yeah.
We don't. If we have them, we can't because it's nice fun.
Yeah.
But all our drains, we like. He will go out this spot here. See here?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's all overgrown. You get.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
have
you
to get
can't.
the feet. A lot of it is overgrown. They have to feel, you know. So we don't really can't unless it's wide open and clear
Yeah.
for them to sit.
Yeah,
Always creep in, get the feet in, and then squeeze and ask them to jump. You know.
yeah.
Good boy. Hey. Mooi hoor, Matt. Staat je goed. Off he goes.
So we just finished the ride. Went very good. I'll tell you guys more when we're in a slightly quieter place, but we asked to go to a nice pub, and this is the recommendation we got. It's so nice. Look at this place. It's just covered in hats. Isn't it nice? Very atmospheric, and the view is also very nice. So very local, but we're excited to have some nice food. You should have ended it on a pint of Guinness.
We should have,
Maybe
could have been fun,
next time.
but we don't need Guinness to have fun.
No, Coke for us and water for you. You got a pint just of water. Yeah. We had a very nice meal, and now we are heading to the airport. And I was just talking to Ava. I said this is exactly like the perfect horse I need in terms of like. And this is not, I don't know if it's like the right way to think, because typically I don't think like this, but this is the perfect type of horse to like teach me everything I need to know, because he gave me such a safe feeling. He has so much experience, and he's going to be safe for me to begin with. But a horse like Emperor feels more like the horse of a lifetime. that feels so. It's a little bit difficult because I can't find a horse to teach me. At least I haven't seen anything now that is like the horse of a lifetime and the horse that can teach me everything too. So I don't know if this will have to be like a two-step process where I buy one horse that can teach me everything, and then in the meantime I have a young horse in the back that I produce myself that will be my lifetime horse for this hunting. So that's a little bit maybe where my head is at right now. I'm like, I love this horse and he's so nice, but Emperor gets me in like this different part of my heart. But Emperor needs to learn everything himself.
Okay, listen. Sorry, I'm struggling with the camera. I think you've been this entire trip. You have been going on and on about Emperor, whether that was late night, early morning, during the afternoon. Emperor, Emperor, Emperor. But this horse that you just rode was very nice, was very calm. He took you over this drain like it was nothing.
This drain, we're so Irish.
It's so Irish.
We call
The
the Irish called ditch drains, and we love it.
We love it. So maybe this is one of these horses that you can learn with together. He will get you in these hunts, and
Because I do have to learn. I have a lot of learning to do.
Yes, and he will carry you across the field and help you, and you can learn with him, and he can learn from you, and you grow together. Meanwhile, Emperor is also in your life, maybe being schooled in England or in Ireland. And when you are ready or when he's ready, he comes over and you can help him in these hunts because you've already had this experience with this horse.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you wanted a horse that has already done hunts, and you wanted a horse that was experienced.
This is everything I wanted on paper. This.
Yes, but
this
Emperor isn't. Looks-wise, yes, but Emperor doesn't know anything,
No.
and maybe. But you've seen a lot of nice horses, and you've been talking about this horse.
The sauce left an impression on me.
Listen, from the moment we left in the car at your house to now, and you will definitely talk about him in the airplane, he's been in your mind constantly. You couldn't have let him go. I think you've now experienced a lot of hunting horses, and you've seen the reality behind things. Maybe Emperor was your first horse that you've ever went to go see to buy. Now you've experienced all these horses going from Irish drafts to warm bloods, and still all you talk about is Emperor.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
I know. But is that wrong to think of like that there's like horses that come into your life for a shorter purpose and horses that you keep forever? Is it wrong to think, this would be a horse that I would really have a fun time, and I think I could help him a lot on his flat, a lot. I could give him, the balance and the self-carriage and the impulsion and the collection from the hind, especially in the canter, because that's where he's weakest at the moment. So I feel like he could teach me and I could teach him a lot.
Yeah.
And then I can kind of take that and apply it to Emperor.
Yes.
But then I can't keep all these horses, so I would maybe have to find him then another home. And I mean, this is all very hypothetical, because if I feel like he is, you never know until you buy a horse and you spend time with them if they are your forever horse or not.
Right.
But I always say, typically I go into it thinking, I'm going to keep my horses forever. So this is a little bit of a different point of view.
But but you're not selling him because you want to.
Well, I mean, I might not even sell him at all. I haven't even bought him.
But what's wrong with eventually maybe having a horse in your life, learning from each other, and then perhaps he passes on to another house?
To where he can teach someone else.
Where he can teach, maybe he finds his perfect human, and maybe he comes into your life temporarily so you can learn from each other and so you can help Emperor.
Yeah.
But I get it. I mean, it's the most beautiful thing what you say is that you want to buy horses and have these horses in your life for life, but sometimes life has different plans, and I personally don't think that it's a bad thing to think about this as like a horse that will teach you and help you temporarily, and then he goes on in his life.
And maybe, as I said, maybe he won't.
There's many ways to do life correctly, and there's many ways to have a happy horse.
Yeah. Well, he gave us lots of food for thought, that's for sure.
Oh my gosh, he did.
And I think with, the work and the feed and everything, because the guy was saying also, when you get a little bit more feed and he fills out because he's 4.5, so rising 5-year-old, so he's still like growing and everything. I think we'll get a really different kind of horse as well. Like this is very much him in his early stages of everything, but he just has so much experience. Even though he's young, he's been seasoned. Yeah. He's like really a seasoned hunter.
And really wanted to have a horse in your life that you can do these hunts with, that would carry you safely across the field. And this would be one of these horses. But Yeah, if you can't let Emperor go, he's been in your mind 24/7. If you cannot let him go and he's still there when you might commit to him, then I would definitely not let Emperor out of sight. Definitely not. But
Yes,
then again,
is gonna kill me.
and Jesse is there, and Jesse is a very seasoned hunter.
And
he could help.
And it could mean that Jesse and I can go hunting together, and he can maybe train Emperor in the beginning.
But
you know,
you
and
see,
then we can go out together.
There's a lot of beautiful ideas in your mind, and thinking about maybe he will never be sold. Maybe he will fill out and be the best friend you'll ever have, and Emperor too, because your heart is big enough to carry multiple horses in it.
Yeah, of course.
But,
of course.
And maybe there's going to be a moment where somebody taps you on the shoulder and says, "Hey, look, I've seen you on this hunter. I would love to try and buy him," and maybe that's a great fit.
Yeah.
You never know what's going to happen. I don't think you necessarily have to think about, I want to buy this horse, learn from him, sell him. Just see what the future brings, and if you are capable of caring for multiple horses, which you are.
It's a conflicting feeling, because with Emperor I think, okay, this could be the horse of a lifetime, and with this horse it's like, this is the horse I need right now. You know? It's like I don't know, it's just lots of food for thought. But I'm so glad we went to see this horse.
So the main thing now is more stables. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Basically. Goodness.
But yeah, there's a lot of...
is going to have a meltdown, a complete meltdown. Oh.
Yeah. And then these Spanish horses as well.
I can't keep up.
There's not much space anymore.
Yeah.
But yes, just think about it. Sleep on it a few days.
Yeah, we're going to figure it out.
But this Emperor...
Yeah. Oh, there's Yes. So he's going to want an update.
Is calling.
Let me give him an update. She's horse obsessed. Already spotted. Okay, where's his Aer Lingus? Well, we are back. It's been a day or two, and I'm trying to kind of like let it all sink in a little bit as to everything we saw in Ireland. The whole trip, comparing, thinking, what's the right thing to do, what's the not right thing to do. I have my full Enzo arriving very soon here at home, like in a matter of days, so it's all stations go to get ready for that. So it's a lot going on here. However, I will say that this trip was extremely helpful in figuring out a little bit what I want. And I realized that a horse like the last Irish draft I saw, who's called King, I didn't tell you guys, but he's called King. I realized that that's the kind of horse that I want. Something full Irish draft. Maybe he is the horse. I just need time to think and reflect and compare. And I want to talk to Jess about it. But I think it was funny because it was like the end of the trip, and we kept getting like people like canceling us for appointments, or like not coming through, or like the horses not being right. And I had a lot more horses lined up than what we actually ended up being able to see. And obviously, like I told you guys, the whole trip was actually, I basically was going to just view a horse that I thought I was already going to buy. But it turned out to be that horse was dangerous, and he had a very bad rearing issue, like rearing back on itself. So in the end, I canceled that appointment, and I kind of had to quickly scurry around to find a couple of other horses, but this was only like a couple of days out from the trip. So we did our best. And actually this last horse, the Grey, the Irish Draft King, he was very special. Like, he gave me such an incredibly happy feeling after, and looking back at all the videos, he is really, really, really nice. So I'm going to definitely have a serious think about him. And in the meantime, I think I would like to still go back to Emperor one time to ride him and see how he is now that he's like fully ridden, and I think he's 2 months on from when we last saw him, so he's much further in his training. I do think I need to go see him one more time before I can then make my decision based on the horses I've seen. Or I have to tell myself, no, I just scratch everything and keep looking. So there's a lot of decision making at the moment. But definitely I know that I want a hunting horse. Like, if anything, this trip has really affirmed that and made me believe that this is the right thing for what I need and what I want. I was looking at some of the footage and I was like, oh, it's so frustrating that we just couldn't film everything. But I really tried my best for you guys to get as much as we could. And a big thank you to Ava as well, because she always joins me on these like adventures. So I really appreciate her coming and being there and also helping with the filming and everything. But I'm going to keep you guys updated in the coming vlogs of what ends up happening. Going back to see Emperor, Enzo arriving. There's a new horse as well arriving sometime soon. So there's a bunch going on, and then this conversation will keep going, and we'll see what the next couple of weeks holds, and if I end up moving on any of the horses that we've seen. For now, that's it. I'm very curious to hear what you guys thought of the last horse, King. I think you guys will all think that he's very sensible and very suitable, because you have all been screaming at me that I need something seasoned, something hunted, something experienced, and that's exactly what he is. So I'm very curious to see what you guys will have to say about him. But for now, that's everything. Thank you guys all so much for watching and for your support, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.